Everyone wants to bash on the gold digger, but no one wants to ask why she exists in the first place. I was inspired to make this video because I just finished reading Why Women Have Better Sex Under Socialism by Kristen Godsey, and the main argument of her book is that unregulated laissez-faire capitalism systematically disadvantages women because it treats domestic labor as something that should be done for free by women instead of compensated for or supported by the state. Since the dawn of time, women have been doing work without pay and expected to do so for free. So my argument is that being a gold digger, pursuing romance or relationship with marriage with a wealthy person because of their wealth is a rational choice in response to our capitalist system with poor social safety nets. Godsey argues that having it all as a woman, being a working professional in corporate America, and also having and raising children is virtually impossible because employers just view women as potentials to get pregnant, potentials to take time off, potentials to not work at maximum productivity because you're growing a literal human child inside of you. We all know about wage inequality between men and women. White women earn on average 85% of what men earn. Black women earn 66.5 cents to a man's dollar, and Latina women earn 57.5% to a man's dollar. We have hiring discrimination against women, promotion discrimination against women, occupational segregation, where the majority of women are funneled into low-paying jobs, despite the fact that women make up almost half of the workforce. A study from the University of California, Santa Barbara found that people recommended lower salaries to the same occupation when it was presented as being made of mostly women as opposed to being made up of mostly men. So even though women work just as hard as men and are systemically paid less than men, research participants still recommended lower wages for women-dominated jobs. Now, if we lived in a country with universal health care, universal childcare, guaranteed paid time off for maternity leave, which I genuinely can't believe we don't have at a federal level, better worker protections for women, and just generally better social safety nets, maybe women wouldn't feel like they have to marry for money or go after a man just because he has a lucrative job. Like, why are we blaming women and not the system that forces us into these positions? Critical thinking requires us to ask why things happen and not just blaming the outcomes.